This is Jackie with All Access, and I'm here with the ex-ambassadors here at Day 3 of Delaware's Firefly Music Festival. Who wants to tell me about your recent single, Jungle?
So Jungle is a song that we did with another guy on our label, Jamie N. Commons, who's an incredible British folk blues singer. And we did it in collaboration with him and our producer, Alex the Kid, and another producer, Mike Del Rio. And it was the type of collaboration that happened really naturally in the 2014 kind of way. There's this track that Alex and Mike had done, and I had it, and I had written this chorus for it, and it was "Follow Me into the Jungle, Ain't No God on My Streets," and it was they all really seemed to like it, and Alex really seemed to like it, and Jamie happened to be in the studio at the time. So I sent it over to him and Jamie recorded it out in L.A. I recorded my vocals in my girlfriend's kitchen, and then Jamie did verses on it, and it kind of was just there, and immediately got placed in this trailer for this Paramount movie called Almanac. After that, it just kept getting a couple other syncs, and most recently it was in this Big Beats campaign, and Jay-Z did a remix of it recently, which is a dream come true for, I think, all of us. And it's all kind of surreal right now, but the song seems to be picking up and people seem to really dig it. So
that was going to be my next question. How did you hook up with Jay-Z?
That was all Jimmy Iovine and Alex the Kid and Dr. Dre. Like these mysterious forces moving, who, it's so funny. I mean, Alex is really the only one out of any of them who we have any contact with, but just to have that recognition from those people, who we all grew up idolizing is really something else. And the song is it's a very important song for us too. It's about, our experience moving to the city, and Casey and I would go up to Casey used to work as a piano tuner on the Upper West Side, and some of the crazy, people were just so incredibly oblivious and rude, and we were going through the subway station and would I saw someone trip over your cane once, right, Casey?
People just are in their own little world, in New York, walking around. People have this thing in New York where they expect everyone else to look out for where they're going so that they don't have to, But that's
It's so brutal, and I didn't even see the worst stuff. Casey would come home and say got hit by another cab today, and it's horrible, awful, and that was the jungle, that was the jungle for us. So it's really, it means a lot to us to have someone else sort of recognize the power behind it.
And didn't World Cup soccer also recognize the song?
Well, the Beats commercial campaign for it is what kind of brought all this together. It's having all those players in that commercial with our song behind it is really pretty incredible, and it feels cool to be a part of something so massive. We all have been following the World Cup a lot this year, and it's really an incredible year for soccer and football.
And it catapults your song into this international scene just with that play. I mean, that's amazing. You've also released a video for Jungle. What's the benefit of creating a music video for 2014?
Oh, man. The benefit of creating a music video, I think it gives the listener a little bit of a image and helps brand the music for them to connect with. And we all love music videos and still really follow music videos, and I think there's a big following for music videos still, even with the digital age of music. So it's important to us to have a great music video to go with the song.
YouTube is an amazing vehicle these days. So you've been playing some festivals already this summer. How do you make sure that you make a lasting impression to fans?
Well, you just gotta,
kick ass. Yeah.
Kick ass, that's the answer.
Kick as much ass as possible on stage, and that's pretty much all you can do.
It's that simple. It's that simple.
So do you prefer playing large festivals like this, or would you rather an intimate club setting?
You gotta treat everything the same. I think, you know, for us, it's like whether we're in a small 100 capacity room or playing to 100,000. You know, it doesn't matter. You still gotta play your heart out and play your ass off.
And kick some ass.
Kick some ass.
Yeah, basically.
Lots
In
of
short,
ass.
yeah.
Lots of ass.
Lots of ass. I mean, there's nothing wrong with
more
that.
ass, the better.
Goes without saying. Yeah.
So you've hooked up with Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, FIFA. How do you... I'm not even going to ask how you top that. That's not very fair. But how do you determine success for your band? Or maybe that's a harder question, but I just asked it.
I think it's really when we get to the level of those, you know, we've collaborated with these amazing artists and just industry executives. And it's really the next step for us is to, you know, now we've had some help from them to go and achieve that ourselves. And then we can help people and continue, you know, doing the favor and, you know, making it happen.
I really like that you want to be the next people to help the fledgling.
When we came to the label, you sort of learn a whole nother side of the industry about how crazy it is to break a new band and make people really care. Even when you have an amazing song, to really make people care about the act is a whole nother art. And it's, you know, a lot of similarities between that and creating music, really. Just, you have to be really creative and different and kind of reinvent the wheel every artist and every song. So
That feels like a lot of pressure. And so what's up next for Ex-Ambassadors after Firefly?
Next for us, we're going to head home for a couple days, and then we're off to Europe to do some promo stuff for Beats and for the World Cup, and to do 1 or 2 shows on our own, and then back to New York to start work on the full length. And we're going to split our time between New York and LA, and then hopefully be on tour for the rest of our lives.
Oh, I like that. So stay tuned for more from Ex-Ambassadors. This is Jackie with All Access and In the Key of Change. And if you guys listen for just a moment,